Welcome to the Muckster Show. The Muckster Show is brought to you by Kill and Time Productions. Music and graphics provided by If You Know, You Know. And now here's the man himself, Muckster.
Yeah, I think the date is screwed up on this, but hello, everybody. Just a little quickie here. Let me check on something. I can't change that. Oh, well. Oh, hey, Carrie. So anyway, just thought I'd make a little quickie here to let everybody know I am alive. I've been pretty much sleeping all weekend. Oh, by the way, today's episode is brought to you by antihistamine. Whoever invented this stuff is genius, because I've been snotty and coughing and all kinds of nasty stuff. And I had a couple people asking where the hell I was. Not very many of you, by the way. And hello, Alan. And I guess Alan and Carrie's all I see over there right now. Is that right? Was Nerdy there? See, my eyes are all blurry. I thought I saw Nerdy, but I wasn't sure. Anyway, uh, yeah, so I'm alive. I'm sick. I just had a beef pot pie. It's the first food I've had since Friday. And I made myself a tea. It's the first thing I'm drinking besides water. So I'm on the mend. Anyway, I was thinking the other day about a story I thought I'd share with y'all about my father. Back, I was still, I guess, in high school, and some friends of ours were getting married, Mary and Larry. And Mary was from family that I grew up with. People may have heard me mention before her dad. We used to call him Uncle Fred because our parents were best friends. They were part of that group that got together every weekend and had picnics together and all kinds of stuff. So anyway, and I had known Larry also, but it was like, it was like Mary's family we were the closest with. Well, Mary and Larry were getting married, and for reasons we don't have to go into here, and yet I think you could probably hear my voice. Um, Larry's mother was against the wedding, and his mother was one of those women that ruled the family. And so when we went to the church, and you got the groom on the right, bride on the left, right? And my father had us go sit on the right side, and I was like, I think we're supposed to be sitting on the other side. He said, just sit over here. I don't know if he said something like, "Oh, you'll be able to see better" or something. But anyway, it's one of those things that didn't occur to me till later. But I noticed that what my father was doing was he knew Larry's side was going to be empty because of his mother. And he just wanted to show some support. And it's the kind of thing you know how they always say you learn by example from your parents. That was a lesson that day because there's a lot of things in life. It doesn't really cost you anything to do, you know, but it can mean a lot to another person. And that's the kind of guy my father was. He always would think of little things like that. He cared about people and he wasn't like extravagant about it. He would never brag about helping somebody, but he would. And really, both my parents were that way. My mother was the kind of person that, you walked into her house and she fed you. You know, sometimes I think she'd grab people off the street if they looked like they needed a bowl of soup. But anyway, I just thought I'd share that little wedding story. I think just one of those things that sometimes just the littlest thing can tell you an awful lot about a person. I always feel like that tells you a lot about my father. Anyway, that's about all I got. I'll probably be asleep again in a couple of minutes. I've been sleeping all weekend. I get up a couple times. I'll try watching somebody's live stream or something, and I'll fall asleep 20 minutes at a time and wake up and not know what's going on. But that's the dangers of malaria. So anyway, uh, it is soon to be December, believe it or not. I will soon be posting my Christmas list. You all can start planning who's going to buy me what. And I am out of here. Thanks for stopping in.
Three guys in a little room, just a beat and a plan. Not much money, not much time, but we're doing the best we can. But we're doing the best we can.